I've got a question for you about ethical investing. See, I've always considered myself to be an ethical investor. I have a playlist on it. You can watch some of the videos here. Just click on my homepage and find this playlist. But I'm thinking about ethical investing a lot more recently, especially in light of the United Healthcare CEO getting, finished. I think most CEOs and most corporations are evil, but for me, it's like a sliding scale of, well, how much evil am I willing to tolerate for my investment portfolio so that I can retire one day? Because we all know no one, especially me as a full time content creator on TikTok, who doesn't sell a course, doesn't sell my templates, doesn't sell my guides. I'm not here to sell stuff to you on my website, everything is free there. That I'll never make enough to retire from my income. I'm going to be able to retire because of my investments. So whenever I go to make an investment in the company, I go, well, how evil is this company? Am I willing to tolerate this evil? Which evil is too much? And which evil is, I don't like this, but it's tolerable evil. So as an ethical investor, I have a pretty hard line on the companies I refuse to invest in. They include companies like Nestle, and every time I say I refuse to invest in Nestle, someone says why. So here is an article that you can go Google and find. I also refuse to invest in war stocks. I just can't sit there and go, hey, I'm sorry those innocent civilians got their legs blown off, but my stock is up like 40%. No. Even CNBC interviewed me on this topic, let's see, about a year ago. I also won't invest in Tyson or Purdue. I'm no vegan. I eat a lot of meat, but their meat is tortured and their animals are abused, and I don't want to eat that or support that, so I don't invest in it. As a longtime Bernie Sanders supporter and someone who pays an exorbitant amount in health insurance, I will never invest in a healthcare company. Now, I know the other side of that argument is, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. I mean, United Healthcare, the stock is up 500% in the decade. If you had purchased the stock and you didn't have good healthcare, or you had a really high deductible like I do at $8,000, well, hey, I've been investing United, and now I'm up 500%. I can just sell my United stock and pay for my deductible. So I understand that argument, but for me, it's a hard pass. I also refuse to invest in private prisons. And here's where things get interesting. Because when we start talking about ethical companies, companies that we like a little bit more or that we can tolerate a little bit more, for me, that is also a kind of sliding scale. Like they might do water conservation, but they supported Trump. Or they might have green energy policy, but they are anti-union, right? So all these companies have their pros and their cons. And one that some people on social media seem to really like is Costco. Why do people love Costco so much? It really, I think, boils down to the fact that they've kept their hot dog at $1.50. Same with Arizona, with a T, 99 cents. They haven't raised it, even though they could. That leads me to another type of investment I won't make, which is I will never invest in private prisons. And Hickman's Family Farms, who pitches itself as the Southwest's largest egg producer, has employed prisoners for nearly 30 years and supplies many grocery stores, including Costco. So does that mean we cross Costco off the list? Where is the line? And I'm not saying I have an answer. I'm asking you, where's the line? Is it personal for everybody? I mean, if you look at each company deep enough, you're going to say they're all evil. I mean, Chipotle just raised their prices again. Dude, what? Again? 2% across the board? Now, you might say it's corporate greed. I think it has more to do with Donald Trump and his forthcoming policies like the deportation and the tariffs, which will affect Chipotle in both ways, right? Because agriculture here in the States, Chipotle sells food. Chipotle sells guacamole. Where do we get their avocados from? Probably Mexico mostly, right? So it's are they raising the prices because they're greedy capitalists? Yes. Are they also raising the prices because they're anticipating Trump's tariffs? Probably also yes. But is that on the same level of evil as, like, say, Elon Musk? I don't think so. But do I feel weird investing in Chipotle? Yeah, kinda. The thing for me about an investor, an ethical investor, is when so few companies own so much of everything, we end up using these products and supporting these companies in one way or another anyway. So we might as well invest in them so we can, it's like a catch-22. Like, I don't want to work forever for these companies, so I have to invest in these companies so I can retire early. But then you have to invest in these companies that you ethically disagree with. It gets so complicated. So I'll wrap it up. What do you do? How do you handle this? Do you not invest at all and plan to work for the rest of your life for these companies? Do you invest and feel weird about it? Are you more of like a big picture ethical investor, like you just say flat out, I won't invest in oil and gas companies, I won't invest in war, and everything else is fair game. Let me know what you do in the comments below. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered, and smart investors always smash that follow.